to the lead, therefore, but he can ill afford to do things like that as Rogivu loses out again. He tried to get ahead of Ortmann, it doesn't work, he gets forced out wide. Beckman now has got to calm himself down. It's not easy defending. Granted, there's a big accident. That's Norris airborne coming down to the Mercedes arena. He rolls and rolls again. Lando Norris had hit the back of David Beckman. The red flag is shown straight away. The race is stopped with a minute and a half on the clock, and a big accident. Lando Norris, we cut to him as he was airborne. He's certainly, I'm afraid, out of the race.
Hier sehen wir die Bilder. Natürlich ist das jetzt erstmal vorsorglich. Also bitte jetzt keinen Schreck kriegen, auch wenn wir gerade gesagt haben, alles ist im grünen Bereich. Aber es gehört natürlich dazu, nach einem solchen Abflug, dass unter Umständen halt ein Problem an der Wirbelsäule existiert und deswegen ja auch oftmals diese Extrication-Car-Übungen, wo die Fahrer ja dann mit dem Sitz aus dem Fahrzeug herausgeworfen werden und dann eben halt sicherheitstechnisch auf und in einer Trage, nein, auf einer Trage und in einem Fahrzeug dann entsprechend abtransportiert werden. Das gehört jetzt zum ganz normalen Routineablauf, aber die wichtigste Meldung, und hier haben wir das nochmal, Lando Norris, der sich tatsächlich dann eben halt an David Beckman aufgestoßen hat, sozusagen.
And it goes over a second time, and then of course
Aber
he
wie
ends up
gesagt, wir können von
upside
dieser
down,
Seite aus Entwarnung geben. Alles im grünen Bereich und der Routine-Check.
For Ralph Aaron, if he wants to take second place, he's going to have a go. Norris. He's going to have a go. Looking around the outside here, half a lap to go, tries to switch.
Don't do that! Don't do that! Oh no! Unbelievable!
Norris into the gravel trap, out of the race. Through goes Habsburg. Oh, Carlin, you got to wait to celebrate. You can't do it.
He has the fastest time. Here's a replay of what happened coming into San Francisco. He just clipped the tyre wall, and it's done a bit of damage to the left-hand side of the car, hasn't it? So, well, if you're going to do it, do it.
Full position, and this will be so frustrating for the championship leader.
He's got to get this one done right now. Oh, Boschung, big slide. So Norris has got warm tyres. Boschung's out the pits. Norris goes wide, opens up the exit, but it's very difficult to make a pass in here. He's going for it.
Oh, he's trying it. Does he know he's there? No! Into the wall goes Boschung. Norris thought about an opportunistic move, and he sends Boschung to the wall. And the difficult weekend for the championship leader continues with drama at the final corner.
Indeed, he had the run because he went wide on the in Raskas, so into Anthony Noakes. Stefano Coletti, back when I was racing in 2014, was doing brilliant moves in there. Probably Norris.
Now got to bunch up, of course, behind, and I'm sure the stewards will be looking at that clash. And this was, is this Jean Galao going to make the move? And remember, of course, Boschung's tyres would have been cold coming out of the pits, and that is how Galao managed to get past Boschung, something that Norris did manage to do, and he hit him already.
Norris crashed into me. Norris crashed into me. Hell, what a idiot this guy is. Stay in Formula 2, you idiot.
They're very vocal these days, the drivers, aren't they? But yeah, Norris crashed into him twice because that was the first hit at Lowe's, and then the gap was never really there. He was half-hearted, committed, and so goes wide in Raskas, gets a slightly straighter exit, thinks about it, but then he had an oversteer going for the inside. I think that cost him a little bit of ground, and in the end, the gap was closing, and really Lando didn't need to be on the inside of Ralph.
Lando's in the wall. Lando's in the wall. So down the bottom left of your picture there is Lando. He's in the wall,
and he can't get it started again.
Yeah, I'd love to say that we don't know who's going to win this, but he is unfortunately in the wall. I think he's taken the front right corner off it, looking at the attitude of that car. So Johan Christophersen is going to take the win in the first race of Group C. Lando Norris, meanwhile, is going to need recovery.
So exactly the learning curve I was talking about. You know, he can see that he's behind, and instead of just going, no, tidy, keep it tidy, he's made a mistake.
Tyres off the rim, look. So let's have another look at the replay. So pretty even start, though, in terms of reaction time. The wheel spin looked the same, but whatever happened, there you go. He still had a lot of lock-on, so he's got terminal understeer. Unfortunately, you can see the sparks fly there. And in fact, the Tech Pro barrier doesn't matter. The plastic barrier will slide out the way. It's the concrete barrier behind which has done its job, which of course is to keep the cars out of the holding area. It's double width there. It won't have moved a millimetre. Something had to give, and it was the tyre.
But one thing's interesting is that they forget, you know, this thing is so much heavier than his Formula 3 car or even his Formula Renault 2.0 from the year before. You know, those cars are so light that if you find yourself slightly offline, you can turn it back in. But he can't correct a car this heavy, and it's too late once he realises that there's too much weight around him to correct a mistake like that.
Right, doesn't want to come back.
It looks like he's okay.
He's fine. So Terry Grant over there having a chat with him. Terry, of course, the driver coach. Passenger gets out as well. There we go. Lando waves the crowd. That is great to see, and that is the most important thing ever. Try to remember that when you're watching your motorsport at home. We want to see drivers on the limit. We don't want to see them hitting the wall. And it happens because that's where the limit is. But the most important thing always is that they're okay, and they are, both Lando and his passenger. He will be disappointed. Another replay, so on the way into the left-hander look. He picked the throttle up there, I think, trying to switch the car to oversteer, and unfortunately it didn't. So he needed a big half flip of the throttle. That might have been able to get the rear.